Hey guys, Atlus. Hello, Atlus. I'm Barani. Nice to meet you. Hey Ace, how's it going? Everything good down there in Chile? I guess the weather is nicer than here, but I actually don't know because it's really fucking nice out there. In front of my window, and I'm sitting inside talking over gameplay footage recorded by myself some time ago. So what am I doing? I'm playing Abyss Odyssey, and it's a video game, and I'm playing it with the first character that you have, which is called Katrin. The other characters I might go into a little bit over the course of the game, I don't know. This is one run successful up until the warlock and his demise, which is brought to him by my bullshit attacks rolling over the floor laughing. You might say, and you might know what I mean with that, and if you don't, keep looking at up until the end and you will understand the not so clever joke I just did. So, what kind of game is this, you might ask? It's called Abyss Odyssey. It is from Ace Team, a Chile-based Chilean indie game developer responsible for games like Xenoclash version 2.0, Xenoclash Super version. I don't know what the other versions are called, but Rock of Ages is the other game that I know of them. And all of these games have really distinct and beautiful art styles. So does this game, if you haven't noticed already. It's a two-dimension fighting game, beat 'em up style engine. It reminds me and other people of Smash Brothers a little bit, the Nintendo joint. And there you can see there's like a little funny bug. I have 2 coins over my head. It means I am the capitalism incarnate person. So these are my skills. I have unlocked these skills before I started this video. So, in the course of playing, also I have been leveling up until level, I don't know, 40 something. Level cap is 70, and the only thing you do while leveling is getting your stats up. So the game gets easier, obviously. You gain skill points, which you can use to alter your abilities, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm choosing my 3 special attacks, which I can use by pressing the Y button and the directions, which are displayed next to the special attack images there. And I'm more or less just upgrading them by putting as much damage in there as I can. As you can see, there's one empty round card, which is, I think, an attack that you get by defeating the game on the hardest difficulty, which I have not done. This is normal difficulty, basically. So I'm going all in, and I hope this is a setup which will work. At this point while I'm playing. At this point commenting, which is basically, not basically, but obviously post commentary, as you might be able to, you know, deduct by using logic. I know that it will be successful, so this is the first round where I managed to beat the warlock. I've not played with the other characters too much, because if you level one, the others don't level with the one. It is not a shared progress. But I'm trying to show you something here, which is, there it is, the cancel. It is a timed block which completely cancels the enemy's attacks. It's not something that I'm good at, so I have to force it in the beginning. You know, after that, just jinx the whole gameplay and cheese every enemy that gives me any trouble. This game has some roguelike elements, which means when you're dead, you start from the beginning. You have all these levels of the dungeon, which you will see on some kind of info tablet very soon, when finishing the first level. And you descend the levels in order to get to the most to the one furthest down. This is correct English. I am a happy camper. And who will await you there? It is the warlock, and he's dreaming all this up. And somehow his dreams spill into the reality of men. And they are not very happy about it, so you have to defeat him. All these enemies that you can see are just figments of the warlock's imagination. He has read about them as a kid in European culture. They are heavily influenced by his own culture in Chile, which is, I think, you know, maybe I'm making the story up as I go here and talking out my ass, but if not, that's cool for me. So, yeah, this game is pretty new, so honestly there's not too much information out there. But as you can see, it's beautiful, and its skill cap is really high. I am not a good player. I'm trying to take my time here and play as clean as possible. But honestly, it is heavily cancel based, which means you can cancel the enemy's attacks and also cancel your own animations into other attacks. So you can switch between attacks very quickly without having to finish the animations. Within a few frames you can do a combo which enables you to hit the enemy multiple times in a row. It's something that I'm really bad at. So what is pretty funny is that I'm on the first floor, I'm already getting like 3 health potions. That's pretty crazy. You can carry 4 items plus trinkets, ring, necklace, and a weapon. And 3 health pots. That means I have 1 item left, so that's good. And yeah, I think I covered the basics of the game. As you can see here, I'm trying to use my fireball to hit him or to do something that is, you know, leading to something, but it's not working so well. As you can see, the AI is pretty interesting in this game because enemies dodge and jump out of your way, which you can use for your advantage. There's a guy sitting with the guitar. Let's talk to him and see what he has to tell. So let's look at this weapon. It's not the correct weapon type. What a bummer.
My sayings give wisdom to some, but not much of anything to others. Care to listen for 100 gold? During the night, all cats are black.
I can confirm that. Source, cat lover and owner. And one of my cats is also black during the day. I like the voice acting in this game, but it's very scarcely sawn. So this is a wall behind which, as you might be able to tell from the minimap, there's like this little nudge, behind which is something hidden. And these are spikes, and you should jump into all the spikes you see in real life as in video games. It is my only mission to tell you that before I will die. So take it with you and do what you want with it. These guys, they are pretty weird looking, I think. A little bit like clowns and a mixture. You know, I'm living in Hamburg and we have a big red light district. And there are women who walk around leading groups of tourists through the red light districts and giving them, you know, information about the whole, you know, place and its history and its stuff that is happening there and was happening there. And they wear old-fashioned, like horror uniforms. I don't know from when, but it's dozens of years ago, and they look like that actually, which is pretty weird to be honest. But yeah, let's take the other health vial. So we have 4 health pots, which is really nice. Look there on these shrines. This is You have two types of shrines. This is the one. If you die, you can revive on these shrines, which is pretty nice. Also, you can change your skill set. It doesn't cost nothing. The only thing that it costs is your time and the effort of your thumbs pressing the buttons on your controller. I'm playing this game on a controller, by the way, and it's pretty good. I wouldn't want to play it on a keyboard. Yeah. These enemies are pretty, you know, not really tough, because we are, after all, on levels of easy difficulty. But that will change very soon. So how am I planning on doing this Let's Play? I think I will put these into maximum of 3 videos, and then it's over. Something like that. Maybe 4. Depends on the overall length of the video. So let's see when I'm going to have my first break here. Because I'm having some breaks. Oh, and the heads up. I know that I forgot to record something like 3 levels, because I made a little food break in between and stopped the recording and forgot to start the recording again. But yeah, let's see it as me editing the content and not as a mistake, and everything is fine. So there's a weapon I think that I can pick up, and I'm doing so. As you can see, it is a weapon that is poisoning the enemies. And I'm switching back to the fire one because I like it better. But yeah, you have 4 effects, which are... No, let me think about that. Maybe you have 5. Well, you have poison, which is what you can see is happening to me and what was happening to the enemy just there. You have fire, which is a short dot. And you have curse. I don't know what that does.
I'm glad you found me before the monsters did.
There's a dying guy.
I managed to take this from him.
Excuse
May
me.
it help you on your way.
He has stolen stuff from the shopkeeper and gave it to us, which is, you know, a vice if you ask me. He should be put down. Oh no, I forgot he's already dying. Okay, let's move on. Do you have curse on weapons? I think so. I don't know. I don't even know what that does. Then you have ice, which does not do damage, but freezes enemies for a short amount of time. Something like maybe 3 seconds? Realistic? Which is pretty nice time frame if you think about it, because you can position yourself and land your special attacks and stuff like that. This is how you wanna. That's pretty good. Then you have charm. Charm is awesome, and I will go through this run mostly with the charm weapon equipped. And charm does let an enemy fight for you, which is incredibly powerful if you ask me. But we will see that later on. So there's the second type of shrine. It's a demon shrine. If you die, you can't revive yourself at this shrine. The whole mechanic of, you know, your resurrection and revival. Oh, let's look at this first. This is something that I found, and as you can see, you have these rings which boost certain aspects, and most of the time you can fit your jewelry and your weapon to be you know, mutually benefiting, so that, for example, now I would have like a decreased cooldown on my poison sting.
My sayings give wisdom. Finding the bad in others does not make yourself good.
Yeah, you're kinda right. So you can find a ring that decreases your cooldown on poison or cure or freeze or whatever, and increases the time frame that it lasts on the enemy, also increases damage and increases the overall weapon damage and stuff like that, which is pretty cool altogether. So you can like put some time and thinking into your weaponry and equipment, and it should help you succeed. You can change between the different layers, the Santa Lucia, Bukuru, and Sacramentinos. As you can see here, I could go to the right, but I won't. Because I'm going this route. I'm gonna stick with it. Yes. What's coming up next? Ah, look at this. It's a special stage. In these special stages, you get put into the body of an enemy. And you should get used to their moveset in the beginning before you drop down, and then you are presented by 4 random enemies that you have to defeat. If you don't, the game is gonna just continuing on, which is okay, I guess. And if you are successful and defeat these enemies, you get this soul to fight with in the normal realm of the dream realm of the warlock realm. And also the health pool of your character gets full again. I'm doing pretty well, I think, with this one. It looks a little bit like a Venetian Assassin's Creed, like Eyes Wide Shut sex party sex offender from a rich company. I don't know, something like that. God, there's like a snake next to me because of the hissing sound in my right ear. Maybe I should turn on the lights in my room, I don't know. But I thought this would increase the atmosphere. So I have done it. Let's teabag this weird bird creature up until it reaches Nirvana. And Nirvana consists of nothing but my grind. So there's this bird. And look at this. I can throw hammers. Oh, it's not hammers, it's daggers. Why would anyone throw his dagger like that? It's terribly inefficient if you ask me. But okay. Yeah, if you get hit while playing these souls... Oh, I love this track, by the way. Get hit by an enemy while playing this soul, your Katrin character or whatever you are playing does not get hit. Which is pretty cool, actually, so you can... this adds another strategic level to it. And look at this wood golem. He is pretty nice looking if you ask me. He looks like a creature. He looks like a druid creature from WoW. Which is something that I think fondly of, so... The other one, what is he? Oh, he's the weird clown whore. That's what I'm gonna call him. And this is not meant in a, you know, gender specific way. Because I think it's a guy. So calm down there. But yeah. I think I'm going to take a break very soon. I don't know. What else can I tell you about this game? Before we get to the harder parts where, you know, there's like real gameplay strategies involved. It's pretty refreshing to play with these souls. You can collect them in a way and then use them in versus mode. You can also use them in training. Let's hear what he has to say.
It was one of those damn spiders that got me. Just take this and go. There's no hope for me now.
Oh, and look what I'm getting from him. It's a pretty neat item. I will explain to you very soon. First of all, let's play against what is he called? The He-Man ghost, which, you know, like is really awkward and very not successful in his attempts at magic. I forgot his name. Something like Birdo, but it's not Beardo. Birdo. My favorite ghosts are all pretty weird. Throwing with axe like they are fire bolts of fire. But yeah, look at this. I'm pretty good with this spirit guy, with this enemy. If you ask me, although he's soon very dead, very soon, very dead, very soon. My English is pretty good today. Still, I think I'm pretty successful with him. I hate this ghost guy. Actually, in this run, I didn't have these hard problems with him, but normally I really do. So look at the demise of my enemy soul, and look at Catherine's beautiful hairdo. She looks a bit like Captain Janeway, if you ask me. Yeah, except for her clothing. You do not want to get hit by all these traps, which include these beautiful fireflies or whatever they are, descending from the floor to the roof of the place. Well, there's nothing there but this weapon that I don't want. Let's go down, descend further into the realms of the Mad God, which is actually the guy who's calling himself Warlock. And the next level will be a hard one, I think. Oh yeah, there's something hidden. Look at this. It's a shopkeeper, I think. Also another health vial. Yes, there's something I think I will buy the blood ring from him, because it's actually pretty cheap. It's cheaper than usual. Plus 200 health, which is more than just like something like 15% plus HP. Pretty crazy. I have full mana, 3 health pots. It's pretty good to get into the first hard area. Let's look at how we fare. Oh, in the next video. See you again very soon. Bye bye.